Welcome our first guest, Shibuya Kaho.
You can't have to eat the mic. I'm sorry. You can move the. You can move it.
Yes. Yeah, you can move it.
But whichever way is more easy for you guys.
Yeah, I think I have that like a DC YouTuber voice. Like I'm not loud enough, so I have to kind of scream into that microphone.
No, you have a normal voice. That's that's fine.
I have a very unique like Japanese voice.
Yeah. We need the balance. Don't worry. We're too loud. So.
So you came on which episode the first time? Was it episode?
I think it was.
Yeah, I was like a second guest right after Chris.
Yeah, after Chris.
I think you were like episode 10 or something.
Really?
It was really early. I know that.
Definitely. It was like a different studio.
Yeah, it was the first studio. Yeah.
But how have you been in these 5 years?
Yeah,
Congratulations, by the way.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much.
You've gone through a lot in 5 years as well.
Yeah.
We all have been.
Yeah.
That
We
is
were just
true.
saying 5. I mean,
Yeah.
it's half a decade.
I know, and like, it all started during pandemic. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
wow, it was definitely the best year to start something new.
Oh,
Right.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember some creator was like, honestly, jealous of you guys, like making content in Japan and like getting big.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of like a blessing in disguise for us in a lot of ways, just because we were able to film a lot of Japan content.
Yeah.
We kind of had a monopoly on it for like
We did
for like
for
a
a
year
while.
or two, and then the TikTokers came in and they were like,
Damn you, TikTokers.
and now every vending machine in Japan is known to the entire internet.
Yeah.
Every single vending.
All
Every
the
single vending
secret
machine.
bars that used to exist no longer a secret.
Yes.
So,
True.
unfortunately.
And I remember after we recorded that day, that's where you asked me. You were like, "Hey, do you want to go and film in this cafe,
Yes.
Latte Art Cafe?" That was
Even
the
though
first
I
film
really
video.
wanted to introduce you to that, the dancing
the
first, like
stripping,
pole
the
dancing.
pole dancing.
But I was like, it might be too much to ask for the first time. Like we just met, so it's like, we just started something comfy, like latte art.
Let's just break the ice with latte and
Yeah.
then straight into pole dancing
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
With a
yeah.
dude.
Yes.
Yeah, that
That
and
would
we
be
did do
great.
that eventually. That was the strip club video is like most awkward video. Of my life. It's not
Did
even
you
close.
get to show more on Patreon?
I did. I got to
Okay.
show him.
Wow.
And like that guy, because there was one guy who was okay. I have to go over the whole law. So Kaho mentioned that we started filming videos together. We did this latte art one, and that's. I mean, all of the cool videos I basically filmed because Kaho helped me do it basically and arranged all of it. And then we did the pole dancing video with Sina.
Yeah, Sina.
Who was like extremely talented pole dancer. He was like he won like the 3rd place for best pole dancer in the world.
Damn.
He's like insane, and he's
Yeah.
so funny and charming. And he mentioned to Kaho, he's like, "Hey, I'm doing this private strip show that he arranges, and then like
Okay.
you're invited, and if you want to come and perform." So I had to learn this dance with him. And I remember he was in a manga cafe on Zoom.
Yeah.
He was in a manga cafe in this tiny little booth trying to teach me the dance. And he was
Teach
like
the
doing the
choreography.
moves in the manga cafe. It was so funny.
Hell yeah.
And then he invites, we go to this thing, and it's just so awkward because I'm me. And I have to,
Because you're you.
yeah, and I have to like,
Right.
and in the video, everyone's faces are blurred, but they're not blurred to me. So
Yeah.
I can see people's faces when he's like, "Go grind on them, grind on them." So he's like, "Okay, we do the dance that he taught me," and then he's like, "Oh no, go grind on someone."
And you did.
Yeah.
Well, I had to go. Actually, there was these 2 people who were really nice. It was a couple. It was and they were really supportive.
Yeah.
They were like, "Yeah," they could tell I was awkward.
Yeah.
And then half the time, I would just go to Kaho and be like, I'm so sorry. What's going on, Kaho? Please, I
There
don't
was
want
like
to
a
go."
very awkward hug. Like we were trying to kind of.
Yeah, it was so. I felt
Your
so
hand,
bad.
each
Hold a
other.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "Kaho, help me! I don't know what to do. There's random people here." It was so intense. And then I remember there was one guy who was really into it. There was like a guy who came solo, and he was loving it because you could see everything.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
I just like to think that like that couple you grinded on was like, when the
Dude, they
parents
were
go to
so
like
good.
the children's show to like support them kind of thing.
I
It's like, "You're doing it, honey."
They were so happy. They were loving every. Not of me. I think they were sad when I was there, but
Yeah.
when they were having like, the time of their life, I remember that a lot. Oh my God, it was so awkward.
Oh yeah,
How was
that
it,
was the hardest video, by the way, or
I mean,
I
out of
feel
all
like you've
my
introduced
ideas.
him to some of the hardest videos
Yeah.
you've ever done. Yeah.
that's a tough video.
Did you make eye contact?
I think I've wiped it from my memory.
Yeah.
I don't know if I did or didn't.
I don't blame you for that, dude. Honestly.
It was just hard
Oh
because
my
there was a
God.
panic, and it was like musical chairs. Have you ever played musical chairs? In Japan, they play musical chairs.
right.
Because the dancing would stop and everyone would run to a customer.
Oh.
It'd be like dance, music changes, and then everyone runs to a customer, and I'm like, oh, and then there's one person there who looks like they do not want to be grinded on.
And there was like an air bed too, right?
Dude, yeah, that was so bad.
What?
Air bed. Like, that's like some.
He had,
like that you
cuts
see
from
like what's yeah.
I had to blow this from the main video, but it was on Patreon. He would bring out an airbed, and then he would like kind of, there was a service you could pay for where he would bring like someone up, and they would lie on the airbed, and he would just go to town like doing dances on them, like Fortnite emoting. But like grinding like crazy.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah, exactly. It's
like a
so
slow
bad.
plan.
I was like,
Yeah.
can I see it? Can I see it?
was-
Thank you for saying that.
it was, and you could, there's like a gif of me reacting, and like people use that gif a lot, and that's what I'm reacting, where I'm like,
Wait, that's what. That's
I think that's what I'm reacting to, because, and like, he's like, I think like, oh my
yeah,
God.
because she was like a lady was lying down on the airbed,
Yeah.
and he was just giving like.
He's doing everything, and then
On
he's
top
like
of her.
getting her
Damn.
in like sexual
God damn.
positions and
Yeah.
like acting it
Yeah.
out.
God damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was like yeah.
And they say Japanese people are conservative.
Yeah.
and like this is the thing, like it's in front of like 30 people. Like we're all watching this.
They actually, some of the customers came from TikTok. They had like TikTok videos,
Yeah.
like.
They're like TikTok
Yeah.
live streaming
Yeah.
that shit.
And dude,
Wow.
this couple in the front, they must have been like 30, 40, like husband and wife. They were loving it. They were like, and they were so supportive of everything. It was so cool to see.
Hell yeah.
They were like, yeah.
Remember, they give a necklace with some bills,
Oh,
right?
yeah, they did.
What?
We got well, I think it's fake bills, but
Yeah.
Fake bills
Oh.
where you can like tip someone.
yeah,
Right,
like,
right, right.
like
Yeah.
worthy of like a 10,000 yen at least or
Yeah.
more,
Holy
for
fuck.
Yeah.
100,000 maybe.
Yeah.
Did you get tips? Were you allowed to get tips for that video?
Well, legally, because I'm at my visa, I'm not allowed to get money. So all the tips I did get, I was like, here you go, Seema. It's not for me.
Right.
Just free labor.
Yeah, yeah.
Out of curiosity, how much did you acquire?
I think Seema would have gotten a lot. He would have gotten a lot.
Well, he's the world number 3. So.
Yeah, world
Yeah,
number
because they were
3.
doing duets as well. They had a duet on the pole. And that was really cool.
Duet on the pole.
Yeah, it was like this Seema and this other lady who's an amazing pole
Yeah.
dancer. They were doing like insane stuff on this
Yeah,
pole.
that was like a true, like a magic fucking mic.
Yeah,
Seriously.
wow. Yeah, and like I wasn't even like when you're watching it, it isn't even like sexual. It's just
Yeah.
like it's art,
Beautiful.
It's like Cirque du Soleil.
dude. It's so impressive watching.
yeah,
them,
yeah.
Because you're like, I can barely like hold a coffee cup without getting tired. And
Yeah.
they're like holding their body.
No,
and, like,
legit,
doing crazy
legit.
shit. It was
Hell yeah.
beautiful, so cool experience though. And I wouldn't
Yeah.
have done all these cool things without Kaho.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
So thank you, Kaho.
Hell
I
yeah.
could
You
have
have-
seen that without you trying to.
I think you
Thank
didn't need to see it. You don't need to see it.
It's just Kaho just recommending random ass ideas and kind of being like, yeah, sure.
It's like,
why
yeah,
not?
I'll do it. Why not?
Why not?
Well, yeah, well, because you ended up doing that video that I didn't do with Tristan, the one that I spoke about it on Trash Taste a little bit, the one where
Oh, right. That's
that video where I was like, I have to
This-
draw a line.
right. A sex worker, male sex worker
Right.
for women, but it's not.
Oh,
there's no
yeah.
There's no penetration.
Yeah.
So technically not sex work, but very
It's everything
close there.
except penetration.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I told the story from like my perspective of like, oh yeah, I was like, I don't think I can film this because I have
Yeah.
to blur literally everything.
Definitely, because
Yeah.
especially because your channel is so big that you can get reported like right away and it can get unmonetized.
Yeah, it's a bit risky. And then-
Meanwhile, Kaho to me was just like, hey, do you want to watch a star dressed up as Violet Evergarden and get railed? And I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, sure.
that was so funny
interesting,
watching
too.
the video you ended up doing with Christian. though. That was so funny.
That was so awkward.
That looked so
That
awkward.
was so awkward.
Kaho and Tristan, this other guy, are just sitting there watching while this guy is making this woman climax. It's insane.
Yeah.
And this is on YouTube. I was like, this is
Yeah.
insane.
Oh my god.
We were like, do we
God.
do
And then like this.
commentary?
You guys are sitting like this.
I know. And I know we're supposed to commentary, but we just like kind of whispering to each other because like we don't want to
don't wanna
bother
ruin the
them.
moment.
Right.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe this woman was like, yeah, you can film me doing this.
Yeah,
That's
she was
crazy.
totally okay.
That's so crazy.
God damn, climaxing with live commentary.
Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah.
The director's cut. So like,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here, I was really thinking, you know.
Yeah.
Can we get a live replay, please, of that?
Do you have a VAR on that?
Yeah.
We used to do sports journalism, so you could
Oh,
do the
yeah.
like
Yeah. You can do a play-by-play.
oh god.
Oh my god.